The tale of two friends, greed and contentment, high in the valleys of Himalaya, where the grasslands roll like endless waves and the snow peaks guard the horizon, there lived two childhood friends, Pema and Dorje. They were born in the same village, played by the same riverbanks, and herded yaks together as boys. Yet as they grew, their hearts began to beat to different rhythms. Pema was known for his gentle smile and quiet ways. He loved simple joys, tea, kids' laughter, flags in breeze. Dorje, on the other hand, had restless eyes. He dreamed of riches, of trading caravans, of being honored by lamas and nobles alike. Where Pema saw enough, Dorje always saw, not yet. One spring, the two friends decided to set out together beyond their valley to seek opportunity. "The world is wide," Dorje said. "If we stay in the village, we will die with nothing." Pema replied, "But do we not already have enough? The yaks give us milk, the land gives us barley, and our neighbors share their kindness." Dorje laughed. "Contentment is only for the weak. Come, friend, let us see what lies beyond the mountains." Pema hesitated, but, loyal to his companion, agreed to join him. They packed sampa, butter, and dried meat, and began their journey westward. After many days, they reached a bustling trading town, where merchants from different places crossed paths. The two friends wandered among stalls of turquoise, tea bricks, and silk. One merchant, impressed by their sturdy yaks, offered to trade. Dorje eagerly bartered and managed to acquire a pouch of silver coins. Pema traded only a small amount, keeping his yak for carrying loads. That night, Dorje jingled his pouch of silver. "See, Pema, this is only the beginning. With wealth, I will buy land and servants. I will be someone of importance." Pema sipped his tea quietly. "Silver shines only in the hand, but warmth, friendship, and peace shine in the heart. Which lasts longer, Dorje?" Dorje waved him off. "Your words are for monks. I prefer the sound of coins." The next morning, as they prepared to leave the town, an old monk approached. His robes were patched, but his eyes gleamed with compassion. "Two travelers," the monk said. "I see fortune in your path. Up in the hills lies a hidden cave known only to a few. Inside rests a chest of treasure, left behind by bandits long ago. But beware, greed has swallowed many who entered. Choose wisely." Dorje's eyes lit up. Pema bowed respectfully but answered, "Thank you, master. Treasures tempt the mind, but I carry only what I need." Dorje grabbed his arm. "Don't be foolish. This is the chance of a lifetime. We must go." Reluctantly, Pema followed. They climbed into the hills, and after hours of searching, found a narrow opening hidden by boulders. The air inside smelled of damp earth. By the faint light of Dorje's torch, they saw a wooden chest bound in iron. Dorje rushed forward, flung it open, and gasped. Inside were gold coins, jewels, and ornaments fit for a king. His hands trembled as he scooped them up. "Pema, look, we are rich beyond measure." Pema peered inside. The gold gleamed like sunlight, but he felt no desire. Instead, a chill ran through him, as if the air had grown heavy. "Dorje," he said softly, "this chest feels cursed. We should take only what we can carry with ease and leave the rest." But Dorje's face had changed. His eyes glowed with hunger. His lips curved in a smile that Pema had never seen before. "Leave the rest? Never. This is ours, all of it." Dorje began stuffing his pack with gold and jewels. He even tied bundles to his yak until it staggered under the load. Pema took only a small turquoise stone, more as a memory than a prize. As they descended the hill, Dorje lagged behind. The weight bent his back, slowed his steps, and made the yak stumble. Pema urged him to lighten the load, but Dorje refused. "I will not give up a single coin." That evening, storm clouds gathered. Rain poured down and the mountain paths turned to mud. Dorje, struggling with his burden, slipped and nearly fell into a ravine. Pema pulled him back, But Dorje's pack burst open, scattering gold down the slope. Dorje wailed and scrambled after it, bruising his knees on the rocks. Pema said, "Dorje, life is more precious than gold. Let it go." But Dorje clutched at the mud, smeared coins, his fingers bleeding. "I will never let it go." At last, after weeks of hardship, the two friends returned to their village. Pema came with his yak, his turquoise stone, and a calm spirit. Dorje returned with sacks of gold, though much was lost on the way. At first, the villagers marveled. Dorje built a grand house, hired workers, and held feasts. People praised him, but also whispered about his arrogance. Pema, meanwhile, returned to herding yaks and helping his neighbors repair their roofs before winter. His life seemed plain, yet he walked with peace. Years passed. Dorje's wealth brought him power, but also enemies. Merchants cheated him, servants stole from him, and relatives quarreled over his riches. The more he gained, the less he trusted anyone. He locked his treasure in chests and spent his nights counting, fearing it would vanish. Pema, though poor in coins, grew rich in relationships. He married, raised children, and was loved by the villagers for his generosity and laughter. One winter, Dorje fell ill. His house, though filled with gold, was silent. Few came to visit, for he had pushed many away with his suspicion and pride. From his bed, he sent for Pema. When Pema arrived, Dorje's once strong body was frail. His hands clutched a small pouch of coins. "Pema," he whispered, "I chased wealth my whole life, yet now I lie here alone. Tell me, my friend, was I wrong?" Pema sat beside him and took his hand. "Wealth is not evil, Dorje, but when the heart clings too tightly, it becomes a prison. You had treasure in abundance, yet overlooked the greater treasure, peace of mind, kindness, and friendship. That is what lasts." Tears welled in Dorje's eyes. For the first time, he saw clearly. He pressed the pouch into Pema's hands. "Use this for the village, for the children, for something good. Do not let greed consume you as it did me." Pema nodded. "Rest, brother. Your lesson will not be forgotten." Dorje passed away that winter, and though his gold scattered, his story remained. Pema used the coins Dorje had given him to build a small school and a shelter for travelers. He often told the story of his friend Dorje, not to shame him, but to teach. To be content, he would say, is to walk lightly through the world. Greed is a heavy load that bends the back and blinds the eyes. My friend Dorje taught me this not by words, but by his life. May we learn, and may we choose wisely. And so, the villagers carried this tale from one generation to the next, a reminder that true wealth lies not in what we hoard, but in what we cherish.